Good morning, my friends, and welcome to my den where we'll share another shave together. Today we are using Mitchell's Woolfat. It's kind of a polarizing soap there because some people have a little difficulty getting it to lather, which I did not. Today we're using, what is this? Zenith boar brush, which is taking an absurdly long time to break in. I've been using it, but it's still rough and ready. And we're using the Model T2 from Rockwell. I got it set on 3, but I may ooch it up a little bit today because it's been about a week since I've shaved. You can see I'm a little shaggy. Life happened, get in the way, and just didn't get it done. I'm working on my handlebars. We're still in training mode. I trained this time. Used to be I'd use I would just wax it every day with Clubman wax, which is my wax of choice for my thing. But this time I entombed them in beeswax, melted the beeswax, and put them in the position I wanted them to stay in. And beeswax stays. It's got some staying power. So his hairs have been held in place for a while. I thought it was kind of like a home perm, you know. I just keep doing it, holding it. And a little bit, the beeswax kind of wears off as you take showers and wash your face and whatnot. And this is the second treatment. It took one and it just got all bushy right away. But then the second treatment, they're staying together when the beeswax is being washed away. Whiskers are staying where they were being held. I'm using a brand new Voshkod blade in this Model T. I don't use Voshkods as much as I used to. I used to really like them until I ran into Wizamets, and then Voshkods kind of sat on the shelf. But I've got an absurd number of them, so I figured I should use some of them, or give them away. I'm not sure which. I like the Wizamets better. They're a little smoother than the Wizamets. Are a little smoother than the Voshkods. They could very easily be rolling off the same assembly line. I would never know. Speaking of assembly lines, there's an interesting contest going on the Cadre. The shavingcadre.com. They're my sponsors. Our very dear friend Barber Dave was in an automobile accident. He wasn't hurt. His truck took a beating though, to the point where probably not repairable. So we're trying to decide what car he's going to buy next. So there's a thread on there. I'd encourage you to add your thoughts, what you think, and should be an interesting time. I still think he'd look good in a Corvette, but the practical side of me thinks differently. But I don't know if we're allowed to put two answers in, so I just put the first one because went with my heart and said David looked good in a vet and he should get one. At any rate, if you are a member of the cadre, or if you've never been there, I encourage you to sign on and take part in the fun. It's a shame too, because that was a nice truck. And he just put a new motor in it. I think that's the way of things, though. Just after you put a bunch of money into something, that's when something catastrophic comes along and takes it all away from you. Even poor Dave with essentially no wheels. Of course, being out in the middle of Arizona, he could. That's why I figured that's prime Corvette country where you can just let her rip and enjoy the open spaciousness of the freeways out there. Beautiful place to drive. We were out there visiting a couple of years ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed our trip through the desert. And we're really thanking goodness for the invention of air conditioning, because that was a black van that we rented when we were out there. So we had lots of surface area and lots of sunshine. And he was a very gracious host. Showed us all over his hometown, in which he rightfully takes a good deal of pride with, I think. Yeah, washcloths aren't quite as smooth as Wizamet's, but they still get the job done. And I can still have enough suds in here to probably lather up the rest of the cadre. I really don't need to shave anymore, but because I got suds, I'm gonna go on a little bit more. tune it back a little bit so as not to scrape the paint off of the... Oh, did you hear that? Right there on the tip of my beard, because I can't see it. I'm a little too far away from the mirror. We have our convention coming up in April. It's going to be in Las Vegas. If you happen to be in the neighborhood around the weekend of the 22nd, I think it is, I invite you to seek us out. You won't see an unfriendly face in the whole crowd. Pretty good bunch of guys, and we might even show you a few things about shaving. There's Lemon. I still haven't turned my back on you. It's amazing. I'm only 12 minutes and 5 seconds into this shave. We'll be staying... got a message at the top of the screen that says President Trump wants to meet me. He's a nice guy and all, but it's kind of, we're having a pow. We're going to use the 2-in-1 Nivea. I'm not going anywhere. I have no intention of leaving the house. Especially, I'm so not leaving the house. I put a cover on the Corvette. It came with a cover. I put it on there just in case snow should creep into the garage a little bit. I wanted her to stay warm because it's going to get really cold tomorrow, I think. But that's all there is for today. I'm Major Rich, and you'll find me at theshavingcadre.com, or you'll find me as Rich Shaves on YouTube. Like and subscribe if you're so inclined. Ring the bell if you'd like to find out when I put new videos up. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.